What got me into the hobby? My dad's slot cars back in the day. I'd close my eyes and imagine I was ripping down the highway in my dream car, just letting it eat along with my imagination. It wasn't just a toy, it was an escape. We used to cruise down old Route 66 to my favorite childhood hobby store. Everyone around knew it as the store with the red door. To the world, it was just a shop, but to me, it was a portal to another dimension. But that's not where the mystery was. The mystery was hidden in my parents' attic. One year, I went snooping around and found them. I didn't know which one was for me, but I was fixated on the one with the American-made sticker on the box. Christmas morning came, and I ended up with the Kyosho Raider Pro. It wasn't the legend I'd scouted in the rafters, but it was the spark. I thought those memories were safe. But eventually, my parents' house was gone. The RC shop was gone. And for a long time, I had forgotten about the love of the hobby. And that's why I'm building this portal. I'm rebuilding that mountain, because you can't burn a passion. I'm reclaiming that red door feeling one shelf at a time. And this time, I'm making it fireproof. This is for the K5 Blazer my daughter and I built together. And for the version of me that never really grew up. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. We're here to build. Before you go out and spend $1,000 on a rig, do some soul searching. Don't just buy what's on the shelf. Buy the thing that makes you feel like that kid in the attic again. Because when life starts throwing fire your way, that's the only thing that's going to keep you wrenching.
This thing is going to look kick-ass. $19. So altogether, I think about $60 in the door, the one piece of plywood, and the two pieces that I'm going to use for the shelves, and the two 2x3s. The door's going to set it off. I've always wanted to do this same concept, but just out in my yard, just a random door out in the yard. So I've never done the random door out in the yard, so at least this time I'll have it in my room. Stupid shit I think of.
Can you guess what I've named my Dick?
What?
Dick?
I've named mine Playroom Surprise for purely personal reasons.
Mercy alive. Alfred of this Dick, I think it's the prettiest Dick.
What about you, Dick?
Oh, Bogdarian Dick. Glazed.
Well, mine seems to have run into a bit of trouble, madam, so I think I'll call it Mr. Freeze.
I think I'll call mine Isolde.
Romantic. My, I'm just so glad that I thought of this Dick playroom.
I don't know how you constructed this, Dick. Playroom is a surprise without us knowing about it, Aunt Harriet.
Alfred, that terrible Dick.
I got a phone call and for some reason the camera stopped recording. I guess I should put some back here on this back. I just taped some cup holders, some boxes. What the hell?
Now, if you're a real builder, you're looking at these tires and thinking, man, he's gonna flat spot those foams in a week with that 20-pound rig. But that's the secret to the portal. The rock isn't holding the truck, the wood is. I've engineered the internal supports to carry the chassis weight so the tires just kiss the foam. It's the look of the trail, with the safety of the shelf. No flat spots, no crushed foams. Just a beast in its natural habitat that stays ready to roll.
Bonehead tip of the day. Tip number 69. Don't call it a gay room. It's a playroom, I guess. I just came up with that rule today.
I originally got this pallet wood to spruce up the back wall of my shop and make some shelving for my tools. But once I got the frame up, I realized it would be a perfect fit for the look of this portal. That weathered siding look, you just can't fake that with store-bought lumber. It gives this structure the age and the grit it needs. Standard foam won't cut it, not when 20 pounds of SCX6 iron is coming for the summit. This has to be more than a prop. It has to be a rock structure that can actually take the weight of a heavy metal beast. I've sold my own collection 3 separate times. I told myself I was done, that I'd grown up or I just didn't have the space. I sold the history and the memories. Looking back at these photos, if I had just put them in storage, if I just held on, I'd have a museum by now. But there's one part of this collection that never leaves. I inherited that RC10 from my brother, the one from that Christmas in '91. When I'm wrenching on these, I'm not just turning screws. I'm keeping a connection alive to him and to that kid in the attic. Even without the footage of me and my daughter building it, this K5 is the proof. It's the first time the hobby felt fireproof again. It represents the moment I stopped looking back at what I lost and started building what's next. Every winter, the world outside goes cold and my brain goes straight to the shop. That's why I'm building the winter arena. This is the RC Fun Playroom.
My, I'm just so glad that I thought of this dick playroom.
This portal is the heart of it. The structure is set. Now I just need to bring the legends home. They've always had a spot in my heart, but now they finally have a home on my shelf. They aren't just plastic and aluminum. They're the reason I'm still standing in this shop today. Let's talk about the shop tax. We all know the drill. You don't just buy parts, you acquire them. I managed to get these red and white tiles and the race tree into the shop under the cover of darkness while the house was quiet. My wife thinks I'm just out here organizing. If she knew the actual invoice for the winter arena, well, Crankshaft wouldn't be the only skeleton in this room. And while I'm out here playing Smugglers Run with red and white floor tiles and race trees, hoping my wife doesn't check the bank statement, I'm realizing that the winter arena is finally taking shape. It's becoming the playroom I always saw in my head back when I was snooping in that attic in '91.
I don't know how you constructed this playroom is a surprise without us knowing about it.
Building this isn't just about making a cool shelf. It's about the engineering of the magic trick. You see the tires, you see the rock, but you don't see the wood supports holding that 20-pound chassis. To the world, it looks like a truck conquering a mountain. To me, it's the peace of mind knowing those foams will never flat spot. It's the perfect blend of shelf queen protection and trail-ready aesthetics. But the grind doesn't stop. We're at the 20-minute mark and I'm still just scratching the surface. I've still got to finish the portal door shelf, frame out the back, and get the siding done on the opposite side. It's a lot of work for one winter. But when you're building a home for a legend like that '91 RC10, you don't cut corners. In the next video, we're finishing the siding, hanging the door, and finally getting those floating wing shelves mounted. They've always had a spot in my heart, and soon they'll have their home on the wall. Don't look at me, man. I'm not the one who spent the grocery money on flooring. I'm just here to make sure she doesn't find the receipts. They've lived in my memory for 30 years. It's about time they had a permanent home. If you want to see the legends finally hit the wall and the arena get its finishing touches, you're going to want to be here for the next one. Because we aren't just building shelves, we're reclaiming the fire. The house is gone, the shop is closed, but the portal is wide open. See you in the arena.
Now let's check out these little Jersey barriers I made.